powers and principalities.
There's so much fire inside me.
Tragedy struck when part of the largest hillside at the kosher rubbish dump collapsed.
It's going to be fun to see how he goes about approaching this game.
We table issues relating to the arts and entertainment for a riveting discussion, of course, without fear nor favor.
The question the presenter asked them was a dumb question. You need to speak the fact and move.
Varied views. We agree to disagree.
So I would disagree with everything you said. I think that he's a smart guy. I think what he did.
No, but I also said he's a smart guy.
Yeah.
I guess that I'm waiting for the what next. Yeah,
I don't think that we have to wait for what next.
It sometimes gets confrontational, but that's the beauty of the game.
Today you are denying funny face.
It's not my brother.
Today you are denying funny face.
I don't know him.
You don't know funny face.
It's not my brother.
You don't know funny face.
It's a package. We meet, we sit, we dialogue, we learn, we progress. My name is Benefo Boabin Abrantepa, a proud blogger, and this is my forum.
We are back again, Charlie. If today is your first time on my YouTube channel, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to share with your friends. You are wondering why I'm in this cloth right here in my village here with the mango, and we're about to do something special. I mean, I brought her to the village because she said she wanted to experience the village life in Ghana. And so we are here to enjoy what happens here, enjoy everything that has to do being in the village feels like. And so I'm about to prepare a meal, and you know I would always come along with you. I mean, I can't prepare the meal alone and enjoy it without involving you. And so we, Dee, behind the camera. Hi, Dee.
Hi guys. What's up? Hope you're doing fine. My name is Dee Mwango. For those who are wondering, who is Dee? Dee is a Kenyan content creator, and I'm so happy to be in Ghana. And please go show some love to my YouTube channel. The link is down below.
So I'll share her link in the description box. So we are going to prepare fetridechi and fetridechi okro soup. And it's a local delicacy right here in Ghana. In fact, no, not in Ghana, among the airways. And so we are going to be enjoying it together.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. I'm so hungry. I can't wait for that.
So yeah, let's go right into the
kitchen.
You got to let it go. You got to let it go. You got to let it go. You got to let it go.
Before that, let's fetch some water. This is how things are done here. This is our source of water, which is the well. And this water is used to cook, it's used to bath, it's used to do anything that water is required. So yeah,
Clean water.
yeah, it's clean water. I'm sure because of the sand, you know, here is very sandy because we are very close to the sea. So it's very sandy. I'm sure when it settles for some time, it's good to use to cook, it's used to good to do everything. So yeah, let's go to the kitchen. We wash our hands before cook our banku and fetridechi. Yeah, and this is how it's done in the village. And so I mean, you guys are going to enjoy. Sure, Dee is going to enjoy.
I'm so excited about it.
This is the kitchen. Say hello to mommy. Mommy, but hello. And this is the ingredients I'm going to be using. This is wele, which I steamed yesterday. We have salt. We have abedro. If you know what abedro is in your local dialect, let me know. This is also the okra, which I've already boiled. And then this is meat. And then this is pepper. And we are going to be using a coal pot with fire. This is how I mean, it's burnt wood, so you can assure yourself of good fire. It starts with the red oil. I forgot to show you that this is a fish. We have tin tomatoes, which I know I won't use. And so the pan is on fire. And the ingredients. Hi Dee.
Hi guys.
Are you excited?
Welcome to our kitchen. Yeah, I'm so excited. Let me get to learn how to cook this. Maybe when I'm back to Kenya, I can try cook this for my family.
Okay. Add the onion, pepper, and a little bit of tin tomato. Just a little bit. It's now boiling. Dee, are you learning? Is it a little different from how it's done in Kenya
First,
village?
we don't have this meat, you know.
Okay.
We have the beef, of course, but this
The
is so
okra.
different. You know, the cow skin is so different because back in my village, people don't eat cow skin or goat skin. It's
Okay,
just
it's
the
called
meat.
wele.
Wele.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the meat only. So yeah, I'm learning.
You add just a little. Then you add salt. Just a little too. You add salt just for taste. Just a little. Okay. So we also have some ginger. We are now going to add our meat, our crabs,
So she's adding
Akata.
into the plate.
The meat has already been steamed.
Yeah, boiled.
Yes.
Yeah, but man, it's okay. To me, it's something totally different because we don't eat crabs, we don't eat cow skin, so. And here it's what they love most.
It's a delicious delicacy.
The delicious delicacies here. It's totally different from what you have back in the country. So at the same time, I'm amazed and I'm like, wow. So people eat this.
Actually, at the end of the day, you like it. Hopefully.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me hope so. So Stella is still cooking. We're still halfway across.
Yeah. Abedro, I would definitely show you how the fruit looks like. So it's green. This is how when you grind it, this is how it looks like. So we're about to add it into.
So here in Ghana, like all the spices are being grinded, like blended. But in Africa, not in Africa, but in Kenya, we just use the fruits themselves. So here it's all about grinding.
And we're about to add the main ingredients, which is the boiled okra. Boiled okra. Yes. Okra is very look. Oh wow! Yeah, once it's very sticky.
We mix our okra, and this is how it looks now.
It's going to boil for some time, then we are done. Yes. Just cover it for about 10 minutes. Then we are done. So this is how the cassava dough and the corn dough looks like. Yeah. So whilst our our okra is on fire, I think it's time for us to prepare. So you just take a little into the pot. Yeah. It's too much, just a little, because it's just for us and auntie. Yeah. Add a little bit. Yeah. This is cassava and fermented corn dough mixed together. Yeah. So we'll just add a little bit of water and mix it together.
Add water and mix it together.
Yeah. No, kuna michilo. Kuchi. She's bringing the water for us.
Add enough.
Yeah, add. Could it be?
I mix.
Yes, you just mix it. Mix it till it's very fine.
Oh, it's very fine. Oh. Like porridge.
Yes.
It's ready, and see how it looks. Really, really, really delicious.
So the next step is to prepare banku, which is the cassava dough and the corn dough, which is on fire. Last night we ate akple. That's why I'm not cooking akple today. Akple is what we had yesterday. It looks more of like garlic. Yes, but this is banku. Banku is made with cassava dough and corn dough, fermented, grinded corn. So this is how it's being prepared here in the village. And so we keep mixing till it thickens. You see, it looks much thicker now. That's how it looks like. So we can add a little water and cover it for some time. Then it's done. flavors. I actually thought we were going to get flavors. So you take the pot out from the fire, take it outside,
Put water in it.
The reason why we put water in it is because it can soften, then we wash it.
It will be
Easy to wash. So just make sure you clean it before
it sticks.
it sticks. So you can use a spoon or a knife to like just clean. It's very hot. So we are about to dish. And this is the crab. Our okra is ready. Our banku is ready. D, are you excited?
Guys,
So-
I've never eaten this in my whole life. So guys, our meal is finally ready and it's time to eat. I've never tried this, but because of Stella and because of you, let me just try it and let you know how it feels. So this is our banku. My hands are clean anyway, but let me again wash. So this is the banku itself.
You like it? You can try the fish.
Not too much.
Yes.
It's better.
I did it just for you. Banku and okra, village star. We sanctify this food in Jesus' name. Even though I have started eating, this is the meat. It's very normal to have fries in this part of the country. This is the crab. Guys, let me know in the comment section. Do you like crab like me? Are you a crab person? What's crab called in your local dialect? Let me know.
Finally, these are the end results. We cleared everything, and guys, banku is so sweet. Let me know if you've ever tried it.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this vlog as much as I enjoyed being here, as much as I enjoyed documenting my entire experience with you. Show the Mwango some love and tell her you're from the Stella Chanelli family. Show her some love. She's doing amazing on YouTube. Until next time on my next vlog, catch you guys. Mwah.
Ukunu court na man 10 years in prison. What is asem no?
Bye. 10 years, you know, it's too small for me.
How about that hospital? Be man mama abesra o.
One cash of furniture. Then for my body chum. See within week I'm meeting a bill. I can't but I won't feel it.
Ahwefo se opese uhu Crime Check Foundation yen dwumadi a yedi abrene nyina koyen YouTube channel Crime Check TV GH subscribe mame
se wo subscribe bia mi adoma ne so se na video bia edi betu obi a obehu medamase.
So today I'm on a plot of land, not just a plot, a 40-acre plot of land around Oyibi, Old Sasabi. It's between Ubuntu Haven and Apollonia City of Light. You hear the names? Okay, so this particular property has a good road, there's water, There's light. People have already bought theirs and they are putting up their structures. If you can see, just call the numbers and get yours. Be your own landlord. It's about time. Stay tuned. Okay, so we just passed Car Junction. We are still going around the plot. As you can see to my left, that is Ubuntu Heaven. Some have already gotten their plots and then have their buildings ongoing. There's light, there's water as well. You wouldn't have problem with land mitigation and land guards and all that. As you can see, there are no land guards around. There's a good place to invest if you need a plot of land. Or you can even buy 2, 3, 4 and put up some businesses.
First clinic say eba sciatica no every usisimu konoa woto ase hono ntina fa usrem ekosi wo na ase hono ebo betimi atutu ama wo ankasa woje hu ba bi enye enti 21st clinic wo mo na ye sciatica expert e wo Ghana ha wo mo de bibiduro so ho bibiduro ankasa ene besa o yade no masa de machine aka ho yade bibiduro ka oni asa de wato machine so ya san ya o massage bi ye wi a herbal treatment yade awono ama ye sciatica 21st clinic na ye expert a wotu ase Ghana ha ba bia wo mo ho enkran domi market wo ho heavy do dan ni mo ho ena kuma senso ahia uduru session so wo mo na nie dwabo so wo mo ho so nyane ni wenchi ni ba bia nkranza 0540 311 311 0540-311-311. There's a 21st clinic. Woman is sciatica expert.
For Yasan Abamunche BM and Nanopay Crime Check Foundation. Na a year, Jumedia Yatuni is a health check series, and Nona Yade Ebremo. Na Nansame Hona Yade Arahusim be Ebremo Rich Hospital. A choir Nipabonini be eto acid go no aire anymore. Ama yini abai uhwe n'anim a hwe na bia fe na wa join ya opese uhu sa asemi mu kakra ye koye chi kakra ne akofa asem no kakra e de abrem ofe bia Florence ayi na mo hwe se de oda ho ya eye ahomete ababaawa fe na nipa bonini bi ahwie acid egu n'anim nyinara. Oh, this is for BNB. Why?
It's here for Young Crime Check Foundation. Yeah, just Black Lens today. Black Lens man sit here our camera handling any video editing. And next is proof for yibi. A juma Emma Crime Check Foundation. Any baby. Now who says the almost handle camera. Now we video editing now. Who say Black Lens Media or much rare at the year. Ain't count way. Now also call Black Lens for office. Now for form. Now also call for surname the
I had a vision to be a musician one day. But now editing na ewo me park assessing bia. They will be 1 year question. Me this is session.
I graduated from Takwade College for about 10 years now. But me need money. Maybe I will be kwa okra me. Say we me kwa ba hwefie ma me. We did say entity ya yes aken. Enya fe no bi ba be kram. Say yensu ye kwa. Yensu ye be kram krofo. No mo so mo no say yenya yes aken.
Black Lens entity ye papa fie.
Black Lens Ventures, they are the best.
Na eno achi no ye abrantia odi sa boni no police for ensa eka no na wodi na sem ewo court na enije sem ene se sa abrantia friend papa ni ye weja circuit court won kran ha ye ben ya amano 10 years in prison. Court no so won ko prison in hard labor onko ye dwumaden ka ho sense bone na oyeye no etia Ghana mra eye bone awudie kese ye kra de na ya adwen ye say 10 years no kra isua if you say so bi ko wia kwadu bi ko wia akoko na ye sa bone kese a waye yin so no nipa no pepa na nim no firo ha bone no eye etwa e wo na nim no eda so wo ho nti ye bo court abaso na aye koko ama enipa pii ediboneyefo pii no na nka yenso adwen yen se anka court no ma ne bi kan ho a anka eye ye kan won ni bi asemo mo ye nipa free fi ase but won a won di bone so sei no esese emra no eno wo mo edi efse nipa pii no ena sa yakayaka de we won ede ye abusuafo won ma won yere no mo eye abrehosem na ye be call Rich Hospital you know by your friend say doctor for person yi no ne sika wo de be yi no no so aye asem wo be ka ye koto ni nro a ne ya trama ni nyina ye abefo da Roma ye koto ye na se say you know akaso be pie ye nko no ho na ye ne nkasa ya na etesen ofa bia
Tommy atuo
yo apomudin no se say etesen
dem aye
ye se ultimate wani no yaba ebetoto enro no ma wo no ekire no won san atro enro bi mama wo
mo to san de ba mo ta tro nro fu baba ija kwampo medro e wo som ko yesa ko to
se so san ko tedro na sika na edija wo no no wo de bi ato yo ye baba be shraw na ombi yete se doctor for no person won eyiu da be na won person wo yiu
I want to say within week I'm waiting happy
within this week omo be you na ye o ma kire e ka o de ana e ka bi ani ho
e ka ho ba I want to say e ka ni de bi pa
e ka ho be to won kire o yo ye ba be hwe na saa time ye be you akofi na wotwe mu wo hwe wapomudin de wanimi aye sebe ya senetie a wo be kofie e omra wanimi sebe ya nipa boni ni ukuni asesa wanimi senetie a wo de kofie
me kwa edra ebe stress no
yo Wager Circuit Court ya tese nene na nsa wukunu court na man 10 years in prison what is asem no
mate
oti ye no ohu ye osen
no me de by 10 years no it's like it's too small for me
just wukunu de just one person be hu nanim kra na aba ni say so prison dey diso okọ dey bet nkwada no won hwe no enye wo ha o
mo hwe be ma ne ma me ho
be be ma ne ma me ho na obada hospital be ma ne ma me abesra o
oba once
aba ho once oba e di ansem na o ka kire wo
oba e wan ka shi apacho no we pacho
obe pa wa cho
we pa mi cho oba mi cho omo kama nyomo na mosma omo info mo boni cho mo dene ide o kan se me bli ba me de ba ye di na fiye
na mi hu ni be mai photo na che se magimani yie pen e wo beach na o de wot etepon koso no me de keka hu nte ba ne sen ofa bia
me also from the beginning me ta put here asashia mi hu the beginning na mi hu me ne enwoda
na ne enwoda no se de che se o pa che se bia wa ye dada enye sa nyame nsa o yare enti ye beba hospital ho na ye de ato adofo anim se nua ba no ye yi na ha obeka hospital ho tu wa won so pese obeboa na enti ofa bia ye beda wase why obeti yanka Let's FM say nyina yate every ye nua ba ofa bia ho na ya hwe ye obeka hospital ho enti wo a what's ya also person boa ye nua ba yi na itimi twa na hospital bills na ye koyi ni free hospital de bia ye koyi no megidi se ebe ye insura ne adom kese e de amount be bia wo bia ye beda mase na ye da mase na de di twato aye kokobo a ye bo Crime Check Foundation ye dwumadi a yedi ye nipa de bi wo ha won fo se emra eni o man to bit my de on pe na o ma fon ho adi emra ho ho pa na wonni bi kura de ene ten bo be kontem nti se wo ye bi a na watwen ho mienu afutu a ede mo bi a wotie ye no wadwen ye o se o me ageman obi a ntimi nya mehwe a ma asem ento enhwe emra ewo Ghana ya da munyi na se da se na kokon ma hokwan a ye besa ba ho che
ye o sika ye mfa mo ati asefo na obi ani mawie ya wati saya wadaja ye nyama ati asefo na obi ani mdachi ase onipa wa wanti na chi asem diaka yo ni nyame ntemu asem eti sa wo fu abi abo amine Wami wamra meti asi ye wosika ye mfamu ati asifo na sabodi
In this world, when you have a target, you work hard towards it. You have to work hard towards it. We cannot achieve it without hard work. And so, yes, our team might not look attractive to you or to any of you here, but once we decide to work hard, come together as a team, as a unit, and this goes to all of you here. We need all of you, your support. The negativity is just too much. And so I plead with you. I'm not asking you to, I'm pleading to all of you, to stop the negativity. Start believing in us. Start believing and be positive about the things we do. When I was growing up as a footballer, it was you guys who made me great. All of you here. Well, probably at the time when I was playing, most of you would not be. The likes of Kwabena Yeboah, Kartufuo, and they encouraged us. This time around, things have changed, and I plead with all of you to be positive. Yes, there are negative in what we do. Criticize us positively, and we'll find the right channel to go about this. But everything is achievable. We are here to, of course, announce the squad for the two friendlies. Out of this, I wanted to let you know we have 40 players on our data. 40 players on our data. Out of that, we picked 30 players. The names are, for the goalkeepers, we have Richard Ofori, Razak Abalora, Danlad Ibrahim. For the right back, Andy Yadom, Philemon Bafor. For the left back, Baba Rahman, Gideon Mensah. Centre backs, Alessandra Jiku, Daniel Amate, Ganiu Ismail, Joseph Ajay, Nicolas Opoku. For the midfielders, we have Wakasu Mubarak, Kudus Mohammed, Rashid Norte, Emmanuel Lomote, Thomas Pate, Glasenawako, Baba Idrisu, Abdul Fatau Isahaku. For the wingers, firstly, right wing, Kamal Soa, Kamal Din, Sulemana, Samuel Owusu. For the left wing, Emmanuel Jesse, Franka Champon, Tariq Fosu. And for the forward, Dere Ayu, the captain, Jordan Yu, Kwame Poku, and Joseph Pentel. So these are the 30 players that we've picked out of the 40 players we have on our data. Talking of the criteria, I think what we do is players who are playing regularly in their various clubs, doing very well, and of course, those who are also committed to the national goal. these are the criteria we look and we pick players for. Your question was that if I was my own man, yes, I am. If the players, he said he tweeted something. Like I said, we have 40 players. Out of these 40, 30 players have been called up. And so, what he's saying, he has to answer it. You know me. You quoted him by saying that he wrote something, and I have 40 players. Out of the 40, I've invited 30 players.
The Honorable Greater Accra Regional Minister, the Honorable Henry Quartey, also here with us. Thank you very much, sir. We have the Honorable Mohammed Wal, who is the Minister in charge of Tourism, also here with us, sir. Shall we acknowledge him as well with some takbir? Thank you. We have the Honorable Sheikh I.C. Kwe. We all know the Honorable Sheikh I.C. Kwe. Currently, he is the chairman of the Hajj Board. Sheikh I.C. Kwe, thank you very much for coming. We are grateful. We have with us the presence of the Deputy Chief of Staff, the Honorable Fawaz Aliu, and we are grateful that he also joined us here. Of course, we have the Honorable Dr. Mustafa Abdul Hamid, former Minister in charge of Inner City and Zongo Development, also here with us. We do also have with us here the Honorable Al-Hassan Tampuli. He is currently the MP for Kushegu and Deputy Minister Designate for Transport. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be acknowledging other people as we go on with the rest of the program. The Chief Imam has just delivered his khutbah, but he has a special message on every Eid occasion. And on this occasion, he has nominated his spokesperson, Sheikh Arimiyal Shuaib, to deliver that message on his behalf. Let's welcome Sheikh Arimiyal Shuaib.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful, we give him thanks and praises. We adore and exalt his name. He is good and holy in fullness and perfection. We ask Allah to bestow his peace and blessings upon the Prophet Muhammad and indeed all the prophets and all those who tread on the path of righteousness till the day of judgment. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud Bawumia, Your Excellency, the Second Lady Hajia Samira Bawumia, the eminent National Chief Imam. We also want to recognize all MPs and ministers herein assembled, the Acting President of the Council of Zongo Chiefs, members of the Diplomatic Corps, Dr. Rabiatu Ama, a former member of the Council of State, fellow Muslims, all protocols observed. I wish to greet you all with Islamic greetings of love, peace, and fraternity. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Your Excellency, I deliver this message on behalf of the eminent National Chief Imam. I convey to you, Your Excellency, and your Vice, and the entire Muslim community in Ghana, my warmest felicitations and best wishes on this auspicious occasion of the Eid al-Fitr celebration. It is my honor and privilege, Your Excellency, to once again welcome you and your Vice and the entire congregation to this virtual Eid al-Fitr celebration, which is being observed within the COVID-19 pandemic preventive framework. Whilst welcoming you, Your Excellency, I also wish to thank you sincerely on behalf of my community for finding time out of your very tight schedule to join us once again in the Eid celebration, as has been your practice always. At this point, Your Excellency, today marks the end of the annual Ramadan fast for the year 2021, during which occasion Muslims the world over assemble in unison to manifest and demonstrate thankfulness and adoration to the Almighty Allah for his guidance and support throughout the 30-day period of fasting. We give him thanks and we magnify and glorify him. Unto him belong thanks and praises in a manner that is befitting of his holiness and highness. It gives us joy, therefore, to meet on this special occasion to celebrate Allah's mercies and forgiveness and abundant blessings. Indeed, he has told us in Quran chapter 2, verse 185, يُرِيدُ اللَّهُ بِكُمُ الْيُسْرَ وَلَا يُرِيدُ بِكُمُ الْعُسْرَ وَلِتُكَبِّرُوا اللَّهَ عَلَى مَا هَدَاكُمْ وَلَعَلَّكُمْ تَشْكُرُونَ. Allah intends for you ease. He does not intend for you difficulty, so that you will join together to magnify his name for his guidance for you, that you may be thankful unto him. The lessons that we have learned, Your Excellency, we have emerged from Ramadan as refined people filled with the virtues and purged of evils and other negative habits. Among those lessons, patience, tolerance, forbearance, fortitude, contentment, love, sacrifice and selflessness, love, care, sympathy, empathy for the need and the less fortunate in society, honest dedication to the service of Allah and humanity, enhanced commitment to eschew all negative tendencies, vengeance and vengefulness, selfishness, greed, corruption, hate, crime and all criminal behaviors, envy, and all things that can be captured under the broad word evil, the evil of man. All these, we have brought them under perfect control throughout the period of our fasting. Your Excellency, the President, Your Excellency, the Vice President, as citizens of the country, we have been observing keenly, Your Excellency, we have been observing keenly and taking note of some of the efforts your government have been making to improve the well-being and quality of life of Ghanaians. Of particular significance, that which has captured our attention, is your renewed commitment to fight galamsey, to save our water bodies and forests from destruction. We also note with satisfaction and commend you for making your position clear unequivocally on the detestable, objectionable, and loathsome practice of same-sex marriage and related homosexual orientations, which we consider predatory to the very institution of family life. We also note with appreciation your relentless efforts to address the COVID-19 pandemic and its containment. You have tried your best to provide some vaccines, and your periodic address on how we can address this pandemic is highly appreciated. In spite of all these positives, there are challenges which, as a religious community, we have also taken note of. There is still rising rate of unemployment among our youth, the reason for which they engage in some of the most negative things that we observe. Corruption remains a perception that is going around that needs to be tackled. National security remains also a challenge. Get rich quick is still a syndrome. Political polarization of our nation and all issues remains a problem that needs to be addressed so we can have a country that is fully integrated. Your Excellency, permit me at this juncture to touch briefly on the unfortunate religious misunderstanding that has dominated public discourse for the past week. Thankfully, the tension that arose has subsided. We are thankful to God. As peaceful Muslims and law-abiding citizens, led by our national peace hero, National Chief Imam, we seek not to do anything to disturb the peace of the country. Suffice it to say, our interfaith harmony and solidarity has suffered a major setback by the recent media altercations on the religious freedom and justice. We wish to assure you and everybody, Your Excellency, that Muslim Ummah in Ghana, under the able leadership of the meek and peace-loving National Chief Imam, whose spirit and predisposition gives indication unequivocally that his preferred choice all the time is peace. We will cooperate in any step and measure taken by all stakeholders and authorities and state authorities to bring finality to the misunderstanding. Your Excellency, we are grateful to you and your vice. The Chief Imam has whispered in my ears, Your Excellency, that to particularly voice out and select your Vice President for his thankfulness and gratitude for all the forms, the wide range of support that he has enjoyed under your government. He remembers on 2 occasions that you have to fly him from Nigeria, from Abuja, because of the respect you accord him, to bring him in order to participate in a national function that is the 25th anniversary of our return to democratic rule. The flight that went empty just to pick the National Chief Imam and his entourage. Chief Imam says he is eternally grateful. The next, the Chief Imam was bereaved. He lost his sheikh, his friend, and his in-law in Senegal. Your Excellency, in consultation with your Vice President, you accorded him the assistance and gave him flight that took him with his entourage from Ghana to Dakar, and from there, through the help of the ambassador, was given all the courtesies that took him to Kaulak, where he went and led the funeral. Chief Imam says he's unable to forget this gesture, and he is so grateful to you. On this note, we are also mindful of the promises that your government has made through your Vice President to establish model schools in all the 16 regions, each zongo in the 16 regions of Ghana. This is something that it will be significant in transforming our society and providing opportunity that will guarantee transformation and development of our youth. We want our youth to be changed and become useful tools for national development. That which guarantees this only is through education. Therefore, we are thankful. We have taken note of the scholarship. 40 students have been taken to Cuba to go and learn medicine. That will provide opportunity, and we will be able to also participate in working to improve our health conditions. We have been told plans are ahead to also take the next 40. Your Excellency, we are excited. I particularly am excited. I cannot wait to see the day when the next 40 students, Muslims made of females and males and females from across all the zongos of the country, are given the opportunity to travel outside and learn medicine, so we can also be seen as contributors and not to become tools in the hands of politicians who want to use us for violence and finishing to dump us. We are grateful for this gesture, Your Excellency. On this note, we are grateful to you and want to wish, on my own behalf, on behalf of the eminent Chief Imam, all Muslims in Ghana, within the sub-region and the world across, Eid Mubarak, and wish them all fruitful Eid celebration. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Takbir. And that was a statement delivered on behalf of His Eminence, the National Chief Imam, by his spokesperson, Sheikh Arimiyahu Shuaib. And we are grateful to him for that nice and wonderful message. Your Excellency, once again, with your permission, I'd like to acknowledge the presence of His Excellency Michel Hamdan Airogi. He is the Saudi ambassador to Ghana. He's here with us. We are grateful to you, Your Excellency, for joining us here for this very august program. We also have with us, we also recognize the presence of the former Savannah Regional Minister, Honorable Adam Salifu Brahma, who is here with us. Honorable, we are grateful for your presence as well. Of course, we also have with us the indefatigable Director General of the Ghana Broadcasting Corporation, Professor Amin Al-Hassan. We are grateful, sir, that you made this possible as well. I've been asked to apologize on his behalf to you, Honorable Korte, the National Chief Imam spokesperson, for not acknowledging you when he came to address. He says he apologizes to everyone else for not acknowledging your presence. Thank you so very much. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the singular honor of inviting His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, to deliver his address on this occasion of Eid al-Fitr 2021.
Vice President, Second Lady, the Greater Accra Regional Minister, National Chief Imam, Ulama, members of the National Council of Zongo Chiefs, members of the Diplomatic Corps, Jama, fellow Ghanaians, Salam Alaikum. For the second year in a row, because of the COVID-19 pandemic, we have to celebrate the Eid virtually from the premises of the Ghana Broadcasting Corporation. We have to thank GBC for making this possible. Nevertheless, we thank the Almighty God for giving us life and giving us the opportunity once again to come together for the celebration of Eid al-Fitr 2021. On my part, I thank the Almighty for granting me and my party, the New Patriotic Party, victory in the 2020 election, so that we can continue with our agenda of transforming our country for the benefit of all. Our community in Ghana for the continued support for our program of transformation. Inshallah, I shall continue to work with you and for you for the peace, progress, and prosperity of our nation. Jama, I wish to express my sincere appreciation to the National Chief Imam, Sheikh Osman Nuhu Sharabutu, for his exemplary leadership, not only of the Muslim flock, but also of our country generally. He or she who does not show gratitude to humans cannot show gratitude to God. So says the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The National Chief Imam is the very epitome of tolerance and peaceful coexistence. He continues to make our country the envy of the world for its religious tolerance. His inter- and intra-religious cooperation is amazing and sets a good tone for the peaceful coexistence among the Christian and Muslim communities in our country, for which we owe him a great debt of gratitude. National Chief Imam, Ulama, Jama, fellow Ghanaians, on this Eid al-Fitr day, it is worth reminding ourselves that our national constitution guarantees freedom of worship for all its citizens. Article 21C states that all persons shall have the right and freedom, quote, to practice any religion and to manifest such practice, unquote. It is also probably worth pointing out that religious tolerance in our country did not emerge from formal law enforcement or from the Constitution for that matter. It is one of the admirable features of the Ghanaian that we have always had respect for each other's belief systems. We should be proud that our national constitution simply reinforces these characteristics, and it should therefore be easy for us to uphold these basic and fundamental tenets that hold us together. The boarding schools in our country have traditionally served as the training grounds in learning about each other, about tolerance, and losing the fear of the unknown. That is where young Ghanaians learn to eat each other's food. That is where they learn the songs and dances of the different parts of the country. That is where they learn about each other's religions, and that is where lifelong friendships are forged. These schools must necessarily have rules and regulations that enable them to function. It would be a strange child that does not find some school rules irksome and then look back on them with fond nostalgia in later life. Throughout the years, the schools have by and large managed to find a reasonable, balanced atmosphere to enable our young people to flourish. And this has served us well. The schools have evolved and adapted their practices to suit the times, and I would urge that we do not turn them into the places to fight ideological and religious battles. Our young people deserve a peaceful atmosphere to be able to deal with the many challenges of studying and acquiring knowledge. Parents, certainly, must have a keen interest in the schools into whose care they entrust their children. But may I plead with all of us that we keep the tolerance that has served us so well in matters of religion. I'm happy to state that in the specific case of the incident at one of our greatest schools, Wesley Girls High School, which has given rise to the recent discourse on religion, the authorities, that is the Ministry of Education under its new minister, the Honorable Dr. Yao Edutru, Member of Parliament for Busumche, the leaders of the Christian and Muslim communities, and the leadership of the school are engaged in solemn discussions about the way forward. And I'm very hopeful that a satisfactory solution will be found for one and all. I'm a proud adherent of the Dankwa Domo Buzia political tradition, which inspired the creation of the United Party that was woven together by a multiplicity of ethnicities and belief systems, including the Muslim Association Party, MAP. During this Fourth Republic, whenever the MPP has had the privilege to govern this country, we have tried to demonstrate the beauty of the Christian and Muslim leadership mix at the helm of affairs. From John Ajekum Kufuor to Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, this blend has proven to be a blessing for the fortunes and forward movement of our country. National Chief Imam, Ulama, Jama'ah, to ensure that we build an inclusive society that creates opportunity for all, I promised to establish the Zongo Development Fund. We lived up to our promise. Today, the Zongo Development Fund continues to pursue an aggressive policy of development in Zongo communities across the country. And we shall not relent until we even the development equation between Zongo communities and other communities of our country. Under the operations of the fund, in the erstwhile Ministry of Inner City and Zongo Development, we've delivered impressive development projects in the Zongo communities and tackled in particular the problem of formal education. Along with other Ghanaian children, Muslim children are now assured of basic education up to secondary school level to prepare them better for life. Please ignore the sad falsehood being propagated that we have given up on the Zongo development agenda. The reality on the ground shows clearly that we are on track. The Zongo Development Fund, which has been the instrument for the transformation of Zongo communities, led by the hard-working Suleimana Arafat, is as vibrant as ever and focused on the Zongo transformation agenda. Indeed, the ministry has now been brought directly under the supervision of the presidency, which is going to have the former Member of Parliament for Finso South, the Honorable Ben Abdallah, as its coordinator. Together with my Vice President, your own Alhaji Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia, we will guide its work and ensure the highest standards of commitment from its operatives. Unfortunately, COVID-19 has brought to us, like to the rest of the world, many challenges in the running of the economy, which has entailed some temporary difficulties. Nonetheless, due to the good management of the Ghanaian economy, we are recovering faster and better than many economies around the world, developed and developing, and will resume the strong growth that characterized the development of our economy in the period 2017 to 2020, i.e., the immediate pre-COVID era. Even in the face of the pandemic, we have remained faithful to our flagship programs and to all our commitments to the Ghanaian people. I am thus appealing especially to our young people to keep the faith. We shall weather the storm together and create the conditions that will allow you to realize your God-given potentials. National Chief Imam, Ulama, Jama, I wish you peaceful celebrations. After 1 month of self-sacrifice and self-denial, you deserve to eat and drink and make merry, and thank God for the month of Ramadan. I urge you, however, to celebrate with caution. Be mindful also that the COVID pandemic is still with us, and respect strictly all the COVID protocols. Act responsibly, and let us not trigger another spike in the COVID infections. It is the hope of all Ghanaians that with strict adherence to the COVID protocols and the successful nationwide vaccination exercise, we shall celebrate next year's Eid and all other religious festivals as we have done traditionally over the years, together in person. May Allah be with you, and may He continue to protect our lives to celebrate Eid al-Adha together. May God bless us all in our homeland Ghana and make her great and strong. Thank you for your attention. Baraka da Salah. Salam alaikum.
Atakbir! I can't hear the Allahu Akbar. Atakbir! Atakbir! Ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, has just delivered his message to the country. There are children from the Muslim community who wish to wish the President Eid Mubarak. We will just observe that art is done by these children. You want to give them a microphone, please? All right, and the Vice President helping the President to give the children what in Muslim communities we usually refer to as Barka da Sallah. Thank you so very much, these children. This is lovely, and I'm sure this will stay with them for the rest of their lives. They'll forever remember when they came face to face with the President of the Republic of Ghana when he joined Muslims to celebrate Eid al-Fitr 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, we just listened to the President of the Republic. He made comments and referred at some points to the National Chief Imam. The National Chief Imam has indicated that he wants to respond to portions of the speech that the President just delivered, and he will do so through his spokesperson. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, the Chief Imam just sent me a message that as he listened to the message, he got the impression about the arrangements that you have indicated are being made to ensure that the country remains peaceful, especially interfaith harmony. He has asked me to extend his special thanks especially also how you have also eulogized him, the attributes that you have mentioned to eulogize him are things that he appreciates so much, and he is very appreciative. Just that, the Vice President also through a message sent to me is requesting the Chief Imam to say a special prayer for you, for your good health, for life, prolonged life, for God's strengthening, for God's guidance in any step that you take in this particular assignment that he himself has put on your shoulders, that he will guarantee your success and protect you against any misfortune, whether caused by human or any spirit. And God will be behind you and be your protector. Malang, dan kana neman addu'a na musamman the message of the Vice President. Malang, Vice President, ina roƙonka ka yi addu'a zuwa ga shugaban ƙasa. Wai ina son ka yi ma shugaban ƙasa addu'a, Allah ya taimaka ya bashi nasara, ya ƙara mai dogon rai. To da wannan za mu cike addu'a da shi ga speaker Malam ka yi magana. And this will be the closing prayer.
ونعوذ بك من جور كل جائر ومكر كل ماكر وسير كل ساهر وبغي كل باغ وحسد كل حاسد وقدر كل قادر وكيد كل كائد وعداوة كل عدو اللهم عبد رئيس جمهورية غانا نانا أكوفو علو ونائبه الهيمون باونيا بالسر لو أنزلنا هذا القرآن على جبل لرأيته خاشعا متصدعا من خشية الله وتلك الأمثال نضربها للناس لعلهم يتفكرون هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو عالم الغيب والشهادة هو الرحمن الرحيم هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الملك القدوس السلام المؤمن المهيمن العزيز الجبار المتكبر سبحان الله عما يشركون والله الخالق البارئ المصور له الاسماء الحسنى يسبح له ما في السماوات والارض وهو العزيز الحكيم اللهم اجعل بلدنا غانا واجعل بلدنا غانا بلدا امنا مطمئنا وابد رئيس جمهورية غانا نانا اكوفو علو بالسر لو انزلنا هذا القران على جبل لرايته خاشعا متصدعا من خشية الله بالسر لقد جاءكم رسول من
أنفسكم عزيز عليه ما أنتم حريص عليكم بالمؤمنين رؤوف رحيم فإن تولي الله لا إله إلا هو عليه توكلت وهو رب العرش العظيم سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين آمين. عليه صلاة الله ثم سلامه.
We've come to the end of the official Eid celebration. But ladies and gentlemen, those watching us on TV, this coverage continues live on TV and on social media, on Facebook, GBC Ghana, Obonu TV, GTV Live. Those are the social media platforms on Facebook. On Twitter, you can get the streaming at the GBC Ghana, and on YouTube is Ghana Broadcasting Corporation. This event is also supported by Awake Mineral Water. It's Eid al-Fitr 2021, ladies and gentlemen. Eid al-Fitr 2021. We're live on all radio stations of the Ghana Broadcasting Corporation across the country. We're also live on GTV Live, GTV, Obonu TV, Garden City TV, and also on social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube as well.
فوقي وساعاتي صرفت لذكره صلاة ومدحا منه قد صرت جيلما فمن رام دركي في اشتياق نبينا فقد رام أمرا مستحالا محرما كمن رام درك الوصف أيضا قد أكثروا ولكنهم قد قادروا متردما فآثرت حب المصطفى دون غيره ولو أم كلثوم ولو كان مريم فوالله ما في القلب عز لغيره فغير رسول الله ليس لتعلم أشار إلى مزن فسال مسرمدا وإذ رام مسك الماء أمسك ملهما وإن قريشا أن يبوه وصغروا وشكى له ذا الجو بدر معزمة وردت له شمس بعيد غروبها وإذ كذبوا قد أنزلناكم كما وأدم عذابا برمية كفه فيا عجب من رمية حين هدم هدى الله أقواما بنور خوارق وبالسيف يهدي البدر من كان أجرما يفيد علوما فائدات ومغنما يبيد جيوشا للضلال أرمرما فأما هداه الأرض كرها وتاتا فأرب وأجب أرشد الكل أمما وتاتانا الدين والعلم والتقى ولله شكر بالنبي معتما وقد صار فينا المسلمون وعندنا أئمة علم صالحون تكرما وفينا رجال سابقون وعندنا لأكتاب ختم كنز متلسما عليه الصلاة الله.
Powers and principalities.
There's so much fire inside me.
Tragedy struck when part of the largest hillside at the kosher rubbish dump collapsed.
It's going to be fun to see how he goes about approaching this game.
We table issues relating to the arts and entertainment for a riveting discussion, of course, without fear nor favor.
The question the presenter asked them was a dumb question. You need to speak the part and move.
Varied views. We agree to disagree.
So I would disagree with everything you said. I think that he's a smart guy. I think what he did.
No, but I also said he's a smart guy.
Yeah.
I guess that I'm waiting for the what next.
Yeah, I don't think that we have to wait for what next.
It sometimes gets confrontational, but that's the beauty of the game.
Today you're funny face. It's not my brother. I don't know him. You don't know funny face. It's not my brother. You don't know funny face.
It's a package. We meet, we sit, we dialogue, we learn, we progress. My name is Benefo Huabin Abrantepa, a proud blogger, and this is my forum.
windstorm that hit Sandema and its surroundings in the Bulsa North District here in the Upper East Region yesterday has caused massive damage to 2 dormitory blocks of the Sandema Technical School. I can report that the windstorm not only destroyed student properties, but heavily destroyed the 2 buildings. Concrete pillars were pulled down by the storm, and the entire roof has been removed. I'm here, and I've gone around, and I can report that it was a massive destruction. I've spoken to school authority, precisely the headmaster, and he has told me he got the information somewhere around 10 p.m. yesterday after students started rushing out of the 2 dormitories and screaming at the top of their voices. He says the destruction has brought a huge challenge on the school, which already has problems or issues with accommodating the high number or the large number of students. He says over 200 boys have been affected by the disaster, and the school is making arrangements to see if they can fix them somewhere in the other dormitories. He says today academic work would somewhat be affected, but the school authority is doing the best it can to make sure that the misfortune does not affect the smooth running of the school.
Question, I have to thank God for the lives of our dear students. Actually, it was something that happened and we least expected that. Because if you look at this disaster, if you say that we have not encountered serious casualties, you wouldn't believe. I think you've seen it yourself when you entered the rooms. You saw it. So first of all, I want to thank God for the lives of our dear students. And before I answer your question, it is true that yesterday we experienced heavy storm in the night around 11:40. I was there when the senior master called me and said some few students ran to his place, reporting that something serious has happened to their dormitory. They even said that the story building collapsed. So I told him that I don't believe, maybe it's the roof. So when we came around, we realized that some of the beams and blocks fell on the students' bed and on their backs. But we thank God, like I said, we thank God for their lives because we have not had any serious casualties. Though we have some few students who are still in the hospitals. Yesterday in the night, we took them there. Some, they dressed their wounds and we brought them back, but others are still in the hospital. Now we don't know where we are going to accommodate these students. So we are pleading with philanthropists, government to come to our aid and come and roof the place for us so that the students can be accommodated, stay peacefully and then learn their books. So this is what we are asking of government and then other philanthropists. They should come to our aid. If not, we don't know how we are going to accommodate the students. For the meantime, what we have done is we are going to see how we can adjust some of the rooms for them to use. But we have one block that is one part of it, some few rooms are there. We are going to see how we can accommodate them there. Other things were kept in those rooms. We have to see how we can remove those things and then let them go there. But they'll go and join their colleagues in other houses. I think that is the intervention we have done now. But that one will not help us. students, they are normal things. Their uniforms, their chop boxes and mattresses, all the mattresses are wet. Their chop boxes, their food, their books and everything are destroyed by the storm and then the water. And for the students, I can't tell you the number because there are many. Because this thing affected 2 houses, Rollins House and Liman, Azantundo, Rollins House and Azantundo. So the students are many. All the students that are staying at the top are more than 200.
All right, so I'm going around the dormitory blocks and I'm trying as much as possible to show some of the damages with my camera. And if you look behind me, these are all dormitory, dorms that have been destroyed by the windstorm. Quite a number of students have been injured. A lot of them have been injured and have been rushed to the hospital where they are currently being attended to.
My name is Aluin Awoniyi Daniel, and I'm the Azantino House Prefect. Yesterday, that was after preps. We were lying down, and then when the storm came, we were lying down outside. When the storm came, we entered. And then when it was raining, I hear one student shouting that ran for her life. That is those who were on top. So I got up, and when I got up, all the students that were on top, some of them were running to a Champon house. So because at that particular time it was very serious, so there's nothing you can do. So but we waited, and when it was over, we now identify some of the distance. People's job buses were broken, and then some were injured, and then even uniforms and mattresses were wet.
My name is Abbas Alain. I'm permanently from Lima House. Yesterday we were all around when this thing happened. It was very bad to see some of our houses broken down. And much to the point, some of our students were badly wounded and we were asked to take them to hospital. So we are pleading to the local government and those people to come to our aid and help us now. Because currently, I'm not sure we can bear this. So we are pleading with the government to come and help us now before it's too late.
But the school authority is doing the best it can to make sure that the misfortune does not affect the smooth running of the school. He appealed for support. He appealed to government and other benevolent societies to come to the aid of the school by assisting them putting the structure back in shape. For GhanaWeb TV, my name is Sinela Castro, reporting from Sandema in the Bulsa North District of the Upper East Region.
Get it hot in the morning with some spicy sauce and fried fish, and your morning is sorted. Gankomi or dokuno, as the accounts will say, is what we look at today. What goes into producing this finger-licking goodness of the Gans? We are in Bukom, a typical Gan community in Accra, to find out. I am now Oyo Kwote, and welcome to an exciting episode of People and Places on GhanaWeb TV. So I'm currently at Alhaji Haji Akenke house right here in Bukom, and we are going to speak to a woman who is going to take us through the making of kenke from scratch to finish. She doesn't want her face to be shown, but she's ready to take us through. Let's just call her Auntie now. Ofanema, oba no chon obeni ofio come here.
Come here, say more. If you give about family, come family of town. You buy it, I don't buy it. Make yourself value, come below. Come below, you can buy it. You buy it about it. Can you tell you no? You buy it.
Okay, if I need touch all the thing.
A
flatter. Oh, okay.
A flatter, no buy it. About German, not the farm we were. Back to Mbanku, if they can be the court here. But a man, a farm, a professional, the Kakatam,
oh, okay. Okay.
But I'm a analytic. One of the cases, all your team here.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you're one friend again.
Okay.
When I talk about it again, if I say soft, that's very soft then.
Oh, okay, okay. But ma, Daniel ba continue. Ma ba feel a flatter. Ma ba nye feel a flatter. A flatter. Is it?
A flatter. No, you don't need quality. Oh no, come on, so I will come.
Oh, okay.
But you're still at the Mbanku. No one will come.
Okay.
Tell me to my dear. Tell me about what I'm going to do. Talk of it. Not about your.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, fine, oh, fine.
What they get on about your. Okay, man, so you're not allowed to just keep on for that.
Okay, well, fine, but I don't know any more obole.
One I don't know that again.
Oh, fine.
You back up. One in back of me, but he ain't not going to cover me.
Oh, fine.
Back up of me, the cafe, more no more.
Okay.
Any of it soft. What can you only feel stop again? How come you feel for? For. If you to maybe no come with never feel. You come and feel again. Come maybe if you are the four.
Oh, okay. Because sometimes can he come here feel fruit, come here feel soft.
No trouble me again. Go on your photo man in the fine, you're not a stop. You go on a benefit of photo fan, come with you if I want.
Okay.
If I talk a touch my battle.
Come here, how many hours can you fear flatter?
Oh, a your man. Go fear flatter, ni ma, a wa. On a come my echo and cock and malano, a chair no be. She can't believe a Yahiwalewa. Benny, a dear boy, when we run to more 3 hours. Ni kakom enye te lano ni abele wa le 2 hours to 3 hours ebe shika abele ejenpe wa obanyo ni 4 hours.
Wow. Ewo abele ni wa ke abele ni fe bodo te oba na le ten
wa abele momo ni wa abele hi ona
fine
abele die wa yako atole yu ablo lebu le ka o fe le fe pete pono kan machino ewa.
Okay.
Ona le ma di abele ni wa si abele momu ele ewa
oh nyewo
oh da bela ya wo mla ne le akedo ko ken yen de ba fe wo ba e te wo mo wo ka try 11:80.
Wow. Well, we can be finding tuning and fair flatter ke coming.
Na fear machine. Ona, ke de bi mi kan fan. No matter say. O bo mo no otule bi o ajo yi. No relax. Koni mi mind je ke e short time ke bo mo ba be mi relax.
Okay. Come here, no ke fe anu. Shishi no ke fe anu ma ba.
E for e give fever.
Oh, okay.
E give fever.
You can be pen or buy no food, no echo.
But I know you no the hotel. Cause more by no come, can you 3 days said, no more banner.
Oh, okay.
When I get 3 days, I felt to go. Isha.
Oh, fine. So, I can mean,
we're for.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, it's healthy.
You are doing this kind of.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You are more podium. That drain is the mobile. Obanyo tima ko ko no poto. Ko poto ni machine. Actually here obanu. Obanu ni
Before we continue the conversation with Antina, we made a quick dash to the corn mill, and we are currently at Mr. Emmanuel Ashon's corn mill, where most of these kenke sellers mill their corn into its powdery form. Actually, Mr. Ashon is busy, but let me take you quickly through the process. So first of all, the corns are soaked in water for a couple of hours, say 1 hour according to the owner, and then it's sent into the grinding machine, and then the machine grinds it into its powdered form. So as you are seeing, that is how the grinded corn is going to look after it goes through the machine. That's just a bit of information about the corn milling process. Let's head straight back to Antina to continue the conversation. Oh, ma'am, maybe you start in the business, coming business.
Vanina.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, me need to money. Oh, mommy, need to money.
Oh, wow. It was all grandmother. Oh, grandmother need to money. Oh,
mommy, phone selling or in 97 years old.
Oh, wow.
July, no,
okay, on your me fan. Oh, okay, okay. Well, over here, corn hacks in again. Okay, come about woman again. Okay.
Let me money both you look.
Oh, fine, you.
No cafe, no.
Oh, fine, you.
Okay. Walk on your face. You be a name in Bawa, cat it can know.
Okay.
Come here, skate.
Ah.
I feel like can name in Bawa.
Okay.
Oh,
okay. Oh, fine, you. So I'm come to try how to mold kenke. I think I'll need to wash my hands off. If I'm not feel, my phone they feel. Okay. Okay. Okay, no, Okay. So I did it without help from my mother. Okay, Bachi. Okay. So this is our kenke, and this is how your favorite kenke is made. So please, let's appreciate my mothers who make the delicious kenke for us.